During the Trump administration, the United States witnessed a dramatic shift in immigration policy, marked by a tough stance, not just on undocumented immigrants, but also on legal residents. Among the most affected were green card holders, legal permanent residents who found themselves under heightened scrutiny and, in some cases, at risk of losing their status. Through executive orders, policy changes, and aggressive enforcement, the Trump administration expanded the scope of deportable offenses, redefined public charge rules, and increased surveillance of immigrants. This crackdown sent shockwaves through immigrant communities, sowing fear and uncertainty among those who had long considered the U.S. their permanent home. Why the Trump administration targeted green card holders? While previous administrations mostly focused enforcement on undocumented immigrants, the Trump administration broadened the target to include legal immigrants, including green card holders. This shift was driven by several ideological, political, and strategic motivations. Let's break it down in detail. 1. America First ideology. The Trump administration promoted a nationalist approach to immigration under the banner of America First. This meant favoring U.S. citizens over non-citizens, even if those non-citizens were legal permanent residents. The idea was that immigrants, especially those who used public benefits or committed even minor crimes, were a burden on the system. 2. Expansion of the public charge rule. One of the most impactful changes was the 2019 expansion of the public charge rule. Traditionally, this rule was used to deny green cards to individuals likely to become primarily dependent on government assistance. The Trump administration broadened the definition to include those who used or were deemed likely to use programs like food stamps, Medicaid, or housing subsidies. This led to fear among immigrants and even some green card holders that using public services could jeopardize their legal status. 3. Criminal grounds for deportation. Under Trump immigration enforcement agencies like ICE were instructed to treat almost any legal infraction, no matter how minor, as grounds for deportation. Green card holders with prior convictions, even old or non-violent ones, suddenly became targets for detention or removal. 4. Naturalization delays and denials. The administration slowed down the naturalization process, adding more background checks and interviews. Some green card holders were denied citizenship due to previously overlooked issues like tax problems, old criminal records, or alleged false information on applications. 5. Increased surveillance and enforcement. The Trump administration expanded data sharing between agencies, including the IRS, DMV, and immigration authorities. This allowed for more aggressive tracking of green card holders, especially those flagged for benefits usage or prior legal issues. The future of U.S. immigration policy. The Biden administration and future leaders face a divided political landscape, but some key trends are emerging. 1. Reversals of Trump-era policies. Biden has already reversed or paused several Trump-era actions, including halting the expanded public charge rule and reducing enforcement against non-criminal immigrants. Naturalization backlogs are being addressed, and legal immigration pathways are slowly reopening. 2. Pathways to citizenship. Democratic leaders have pushed for comprehensive immigration reform that would provide a pathway to citizenship for dreamers, TPS holders, and possibly long-term green card holders. However, bipartisan support is limited. 3. Focus on high-skilled immigration. there's increasing political and business support for attracting high-skilled immigrants in fields like tech and healthcare. Future policies may prioritize talent-based visas and fast-track permanent residency for these individuals. 4. Ongoing enforcement versus integration debate. Republicans are likely to continue emphasizing border security and enforcement, including restrictions on benefits for legal immigrants. Meanwhile, Democrats tend to support more integration, social support, and legal protections. Final thoughts. In a time of shifting immigration tides and political uncertainty, holding a U.S. green card is no longer just a symbol of opportunity. It's a responsibility that demands awareness, caution, and proactive steps. While the Trump-era crackdown revealed the vulnerabilities even legal immigrants can face, it also sparked a new wave of resilience and determination among those chasing the American dream. The future of U.S. immigration may be unpredictable. But one thing is clear: staying informed, prepared, and empowered is the key to not just surviving, but thriving in the land of opportunity. For those who call America home, temporarily or permanently, the journey doesn't end with a visa or a green card. It begins with the decision to protect it, grow within it, and ultimately claim it fully.